In one of the earlier sessions, we developed this particular model based on gaps in existing research. Now, this is our moderator that moderates these relationships. These are our IVs, green marketing practices and green HR practices, and these are the subdimensions of green HR practices. Now, these are our mediators and these are our dependent variable. Now, once you've made the model, once you have designed and you have come up with a simple or a complex model, whatever type of model it is. Now that we've got a model and we want to write a draft of introduction. So where do we start? We normally start with value of the topic as to why this topic is important. Why do you want to study this particular topic? Now in this case, our gaps revolved around green practices. So what you can do is you can simply start off with writing about the value of green practices. And then from there on, you can focus on existing research, the gaps in existing research, why do you want to fill these gaps, and so on and so forth. But for now, we are not going to talk about all this. Yes, we are going to talk about all this, how to write it, what to write, when to write, where to write. We are going to focus on all this, but not now. For now, this session is focused on how do we draft a problem statement from the model that we have proposed. Now, before we write our problem statement, we have to give some background of our study. And what I referred to earlier as value, existing research, gaps, the why aspect, all these are part of the background. So you cannot just simply go and write your problem statement without giving a background of your study. But for now, we are going to focus on how do we draft a problem statement. And from there on, after we have drafted our problem statement, the next step would be, based on the problem statement, how do we write our research objectives and then research questions? And then those research questions are transformed into hypothesis. Now, if it's a singular, it's an I. If it's plural, it's with an E between the two S. Now, this particular problem statement is based on this particular model here. So what is a problem statement? Now, to the best of my knowledge, problem statement is a brief, concise, comprehensive statement that explains the issue that you are researching. Now, it has to be brief, it has to be concise, it has to be comprehensive. Now, again, there are different schools of thought. Some have bigger, larger problem statements, and they include the background within the problem statement as well, like talking about the existing research, gaps, the need to study and all those. But for me, what I prefer is this concise, brief, comprehensive problem statement. And yes, before the problem statement, you have to explain these things. Now, in this case, what is my problem statement? Look at this. To ascertain the extent to which green marketing practices and green human resource management practices impact. Now, this is a verb. What are they impacting? Task-related environmental performance, that is your one dependent variable, and proactive environmental performance, that is your other dependent variable, through the mediating role of the mediators. Here, all the mediators. And the moderating role of servant leadership. Now, I'm not going into detail as to what relationship it moderates and maybe what relationship it mediates and what are the factors that these variables may influence. This is a concise statement that explains your relationships or type of relationships that you are assessing, the variables that you have in your study, and where are you studying this relationship, the subjects of your study. Now, who will be the subjects? The subjects will be from hospitality industry. So this is how you can write your problem statement. Make sure you've got your variables. Make sure how they are related. That is their relationship. Now, in this case, look at this, the verbs that I've used: impact, mediating, moderating. And finally, where are you going to study this? If you've got a sector, so mention the sector, who are going to be the subjects in your study. Now, once you have got your problem statement, we are going to use this problem statement here to draft our research objectives. Now, this problem statement is divided into research objectives, and then those research objectives are divided or they lead to our research questions. Now, how are these three related with each other? Now, once you answer the questions, your objectives are achieved. And once your objectives are achieved, your problem is solved. We are going to look into how to change this problem statement into objectives and research questions in the next session. Thank you very much.